Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk. Heard it's real cheap, but it's really gon' cost. I'm tryna get these ends, building empires with my friends. I'm about handling my business. No time for stress over bullshit. You think success is an option? I'm tryna get this shit poppin' like woo. Big moves, my rules. Y'all heavy on the tweeting. I'll disappear a whole season like woo. Who said they looking for me? I'ma make
D. Marie TV family. So it's been a minute since we did a D. Marie TV what's going on in these YouTube streets, and so it's so much going on. I just wanted to hop in and just talk about a few of the topics that have caught my attention this week. So as you guys know, Jonathan Majors was convicted of 2 misdemeanor charges with regards to his case that he was fighting in court with his girlfriend, Grace Jabari. So the charges that he was convicted of are the charges that do not show intent. So they're saying that yes, he broke her finger, but he did not intend to do that. Yes, he harassed her, but he did not intend to do that. So those were the 2 charges that he was convicted of. It looks like someone has come out and made a statement that he is being dropped from both Disney and Marvel. I'm not shocked by that. Any conviction, I would assume, would have resulted in him being released from these brands. These are huge brands that are kid friendly, and you can't have people convicted of abuse against a woman starring in your movies. It's just bad for business. And let's just be honest, Jonathan Majors is not innocent in this, okay? This is a man who decided to tell his girlfriend he's a great man and he's doing great things for his culture. But then texts come out where he has apparently been in some type of altercation with her, and she wants to go to the hospital, and he's talking about committing suicide and he's unworthy of love. In this case, it shows that he is all over the place. I'm not sure that coming home from a night out with my girlfriends, I want to hear about how great a man is, but that's why he's dating Grace Jabari. This is not a conversation that he can have with a normal black woman. Like, it's clearly something off about this man. He's telling a white blonde-haired foreigner that she needs to conduct herself and behave like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. And that is not normal, y'all. That's bizarre. If you want a Michelle Obama or a Coretta Scott King, then you should be dating a black woman, not dating a blonde-haired foreigner and telling her that she needs to conduct herself and behave and act like a black woman. It baffles me why all these men want to date women who are not black, but then want the women that they date to act as if they are black. But I would suspect it's because they know they can't come home and have these stupid ass conversations with black women. That conversation would have went a whole different way if he had been talking to a black woman. Now, should someone in his position want to date a drunken person who wants to be out partying and kicking it all the time and can cause harm to his career? No, but he chose her. He chose that. So I know I'm seeing and hearing a lot of people talking about, oh, woe is Jonathan Majors. But you know what? Jonathan Majors has to grow the fuck up and understand you just blew a Marvel and Disney bag for this woman. And for what? For what? So let's see what he learns from this. Now that I believe that Megan Good, listen, and y'all can call me crazy if you want to, I believe Megan Good was paid to go out and pretend to be his girlfriend during this difficult time, and in a few months they're gonna say they split. They're gonna say it was amicable. She gonna have got her paycheck and she gonna go about her way. Other than that, I do not understand why a woman with her own brand, with her own professional career, would attach herself to this man. So overly attach herself to him during this time period when she barely just started dating him. That does not make any sense. Girl, you can date him privately and be there at his house when he get home every after every trial. But walking in the court hand in hand with him like that's your husband, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? And saying y'all relationship is now stronger because of his case? How so? How? How does listening to these tapes or watching your man run through these New York streets being chased by Becky with the good hair that he chose make your relationship stronger? It baffles me, but let's see what he learns from this. Let's see if he changes his behavior. Let's see who else learns from this. And if other people in Hollywood change their behavior. I don't think anything's going to change, but I could be wrong. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you think Jonathan Majors is going to change his behavior and handle himself accordingly based upon this judgment. Or do you think he's still going to be arrogant? He's still going to date white women who want to get drunk and stay out and party all night? And he's still going to think he is the great man that is out here helping his culture by running through the New York streets being chased by a white woman? What that got to do with your culture, sir? Y'all drop me some comments to let me know what y'all think. Now, on the Cardi and Offset, listen, if y'all have reviewed my relationship videos, I have previously done a video on Cardi and Offset where I was saying that Cardi needs to keep her relationship out of the public eye. The best thing Cardi could have ever done was release the statement saying that she was divorcing Offset, divorced him, split the property up, and left. There is a such thing as taking too long to make these types of decisions. It's too long. So now he's in a club on his birthday and he's hanging out with the woman that Cardi B faced charges over. Then right there, y'all, is irreconcilable differences. There should be no more conversation. There should be no talk about nothing. She should have served this man and she should be well on her way to move on with her life. There's no need to keep fooling around with this man. It's no need to. He doesn't have the level of love and respect for her that you would expect a husband to have. He's never displayed that. The repeated cheating, the coming up on her stage when she's in the middle of a show and bringing their relationship to the forefront and the public to manipulate her into taking him back. No, absolutely not. She needs to get an attorney to file papers against her first husband and make him her ex-husband, and she needs to keep it pushing. And she needs to heal, and she needs to move forward as if her heart was never broken. She needs to be open to love from other people, and she needs not assume that every man is going to be Offset. She needs to allow the next man the opportunity to love her and for her to love him as if none of this ever happened. And if she doesn't, she's doing herself a disservice. Because I know what the majority of people say. All men are horrible. All men cheat. All men do this. All men do that. And that is a lie. That is a lie. And you should not move through life assuming someone is going to treat you bad. You should not move through life assuming someone is going to lie and cheat on you. You need to have the expectation that they will not the minute you enter that relationship, and you should treat them as if they haven't. So heal. That's what Cardi needs to be doing. She needs to divorce this man and she needs to start to heal. And she needs to be open to loving someone else as if she's never once had her heart broken. And if she does that, relationship-wise, she'll be just fine. But these young, immature guys, no, absolutely not. And industry men, probably not. Girl, you need to go home and twerk on a banker or something. Like, you gotta, listen, switch it up, okay? But again, my recommendation from looking at Cardi and Offset is take it off of the internet. You have children who are going to see this in the future, and you don't want your kids looking at this mess. So Cardi, divorce him. Divorcing. The next marriage will be way better. Trust. Just divorcing. He's your first husband. It happens. Keep it moving. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about this situation. it just bothers me so much, this Christian Keys situation. I really wish he had said the name of who it was, but by not saying the name of who it was, that is just as loud of an announcement. If you're looking at who is in Christian Keys' orbit and who he can touch, who is a billionaire, on paper, if you look at his movies and when he made certain movies, he made Medea movies close to the time that he says one of these incidents happened, right? And so out of the people that you would suspect that he is around, Tyler Perry's name is coming up in speculative conversations repeatedly, but it's only logical to assume that that's who he's talking about. Do I want that to be who he's talking about? Absolutely not. Tyler Perry has done so much with regards to the studios in Atlanta, the employment, the amount of people that he employs, the jobs that he brings to Atlanta, which is a predominantly Black city. This is just crazy that you have so many men who are in powerful positions who cannot control their sex, their ego, or their need for power. And if any of those three things are off, it can literally destroy a man. When you are somebody in a powerful position, you can pretty much date whoever you want to date if you just court people and go about it the right way and be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you said, I don't want to be in a set relationship with somebody, I want to date, I want to have multiple people that I see, there's going to be people that's going to be down for that. There's going to be people that will openly do that. The problem is, it seems that so many of them want to force themselves on whomever they feel they want in the moment. And that is a sick and twisted mind. And if that was done to one person, you best believe it has been done to multiple people. Now, Claudia Jordan has come out. Of course, you know that she made a post validating what Christian said at the time that he said it, but now she's come out and further made the statement that she supports him. Take a look. And then, you know, Claudia Jordan's on Fox Soul, and one of her co-hosts is Funky Dineva, and he also did a live about this, and he was saying essentially the same thing, that by not saying a person's name, he's almost doing the same thing as saying the name. I just want to understand, why not say the name? Is it fear of lawsuits? Is it, you know, he says he's not out for money. So is he wanting the person to approach him with the settlement offer so that he will keep quiet? I know a lot of people have said it's a money grab, but I feel like when people accuse billionaires and millionaires of things like this, they have to have proof, and most people are going to assume that it is a money grab until, you know, the evidence comes out and more information comes out. I think if Cassie's situation with Diddy had it just been her, I think a lot of people would have believed it was a money grab. But because so much has come out since then, so many dots are being connected, so many people in Diddy's orbit have, you know, been unalived for very similar reasons. This is something that has just, it's opened up just this weird, sick, twisted box of secrets, and not so many. Like, some of this stuff is not a secret at all. It was information people knew, but not a lot of people have ever connected it all together. People knew pieces of it, but I don't think the world knew that it was so much abuse, so much deviant behavior, so much sexual abuse, so much harassment, so much employee abuse, so many people were unalived. It's very unusual for one person to be a few steps away from so many people who were unalived in an untimely manner, and most of the cases are just unsolved. That's weird and scary, right? So I think that as Christian Keys moves forward, if more people start to come out, or we start to hear more stories, I think it'll make sense. But eventually, he's either going to have to name the person, or the story's going to die if more people don't come forward. Because Honestly, if this happened to him, you would expect this to have happened to other people, lots of other people. Because when people are abusers, and that type of abuser, they very rarely just abuse one person. It's a pattern, it's a behavior, and you will start to see patterns over time. And most of the time they get better at it, and they become less fearful that there will be repercussions for their behavior. So I want to be on the lookout to see if there's going to be any additional people that come out to support Christian Keys or say, yeah, it happened to me as well. But those are the 3 things that I wanted to talk about to the bullshit. All right, you guys, so this is what I have for the YouTube streets this week. Let me know what y'all think. It's so much going on. Listen, this is the Christmas season. We're supposed to be watching Christmas movies, joy, cheer, relaxing with Christmas lights and a nice, good, Cabernet. Like, what is going on? Don't understand. Like, this is crazy. I'm waiting for it to calm down. Please drop me some comments. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Let me know, how y'all feeling this Christmas season. Do y'all think this is just way too negative? Like, this is negative. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're made aware the next time I drop another video, and share the video, you guys. I look forward to a better week next week. We're going to have us a good week, okay? That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have us a good Christmas holiday and drama-free week, okay? Y'all keep y'all fingers crossed. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even if my feelings grind don't stop. Got big dreams.